come as you are party. Okay, we're live. And I don't see where you've asked.
Let me see. This meeting is being live streamed. Got it.
So I'll try to make you the co-host.
Okay. If not, I can just download it from Facebook. Okay. Let me see you live. It's on your page, right?
Yes. I'm gonna make you the host.
Okay.
You can let people in. They show up.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my page.
I couldn't have been more happy for you. Oh my gosh. You did so great.
Thank you.
Gosh, I just wanted to come on and talk about it. I mean, there should be like a parade for you.
I don't know about that.
It's a big deal. Oh my God. Are you in Vegas today?
No, I'm in San Antonio, but I'm going to Vegas next week.
Oh, good.
I don't have anything booked or anything. I was going to start messaging some people and seeing if I can get on something.
Yeah.
I'm still sharing this right here to like all my favorite places. Okay, good. Okay, dope. So how are you doing?
Doing great. Facebook, you guys that come on after the fact, it's okay if you're hiding at home, don't want to come in here. But if you want the link and you don't see it on my page, hit us up. We'll give you the Zoom link to come in and party. This is a celebration today. Oh my God. Irma Ruiz, oh my gosh, she got on the Kill Tony show. Okay.
I did.
Yay. Tell us about it.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about it. Being on Kill Tony when it was happening was really exciting, but then I woke up the next morning and I was like, what the hell happened? It's kind of like when you meet a guy like and you're drunk at a bar or something, you're like, oh my God, he's so hot. I'll go home with you. And then you wake up the next morning, you're like, fuck, you know? Like I had like those after like kind of regrets or whatever, you know what I mean? It was just the whole situation. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. Like, I mean, being on it and being able to share it and the way that I handled myself and my joking and all that, I think I did very well. But just like the whole like situation is like super weird, you know. It's in Austin, Texas. The show is right now in Austin, Texas, and it's at this I get like a venue, like an event venue. It's a bar, and I guess they also have like music and stuff there. Now it's like fully comedy, mostly comedy. It's called a Vulcan, I believe. It's a really nice spot downtown Austin. Excuse me, I'm drinking soda also.
Me too.
And really cool place, you know. I mean, the seats are, I mean, I think maybe it fits like 200, maybe even more. I don't know. And I think the seats go like for 30 to 40 bucks a pop. Yeah. So like they're banking, you know what I mean? Which is cool. And I didn't know like how it all was, but they have like these two like pens, like they like for cattle or something, you know what I mean? And they hold all the comics in the way back of the venue, literally like fucking animals, dude. I'm not kidding. Like fucking animals. And they're just, everybody just in there kind of like, and I'm like, oh my God, I do not belong here. This is so uncomfortable. Like when I go out somewhere, like it's just weird for me. Like I tried to buy a ticket so that I could actually go sit down like in the audience, but they were already completely sold out. They didn't have any seats. So I was like, damn it. I drove all the way down here. I'm just gonna stay and let's see what happens. But I was like, there's no way I'm just gonna stand there like with just, you know, you think I'm kidding, Linda? It's like a freaking, like they have like little, it's like gated off. You know what I mean? Like they don't want us to escape or something. And then like no waitresses go over. And I like to drink. Everybody knows I fucking like to drink. You know what I mean? So this is what I would do. Because I was like, I'm not going to stand here. Like I just refuse. I refuse. So like they would call a comic up everybody puts their name in the list, and then they will call a comic up. I would be like, okay, and I will go to the bar next door. I would just be like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom again. I would go to the bar next door, order a drink, just kind of talk to the waiters and waitresses there, and then I just kind of watch my watch and be like, okay, it's been 8 minutes. I'm going to go see who they're calling next. And I did that, I guess, like 4 or 5 times, because I was like, I'm not going to stand here. I felt like all the other comics are like, oh my God, shut this bitch up already. I was like, where's the waitress? Oh my God, where's the rancher? I need the rancher. Oh, there she goes. And it was like, I just wanted a fucking drink. I wanted a freaking drink. And I wanted stage time. Well, anyways, so it was that whole situation is really extremely uncomfortable. And it's really weird. I mean, and there are some people that go and do it each and every single week. They go stand there in that little cattle pen or whatever you want to call it, and it's really, really weird. And people have asked me like, oh, do you want to go do Kill Tony again? And I'm like, I don't know.
No.
I don't know if I want to go through that experience. It's fun, like being on stage, and it feels like real good when they call your name, you know what I mean?
Yes, I got people on here telling you hello.
Hi.
So we got Kitty Pineapple, Kitty Pine.
Yeah, Kitty Pine.
And Ariana, HDZ.
Oh, Hernandez. That's what that stands for, Hernandez.
Okay.
And
Shows what
I think she was my former student. Sorry. And yeah, it's really uncomfortable. But like I said, it feels good. It feels good. Like when you have your name in the bucket, and I was already the last one. I mean, they're already coming to the last comic. And that's one thing that I do like, because like he knows like there's so many like male comics that the chances of a woman getting called out our chances are slimmer. So if they don't have a female comic by the end of the night, they'll like save the last spot for a female comedian, which I think is really, that's kind of cool, So they were like, oh, have we had a female comedian? And I was like, nah, there's no way. There's no way. And then boom, they called my name and I was like, yeah. God. And I went up there, did my minute completely clean. I think I said like one curse word or something, which I mean, Kill Tony, everybody knows that like it's a raunchy, dirty, racist kind of like podcast. You know what I mean? Like but that's what it's known for. So like, I wasn't like surprised, like when they started doing my interview, like he threw out a few like cliche, Mexican questions, like how many of your kids are in landscaping? Like, is your husband in the cartel? And I'm surprised he didn't make like any taco jokes or anything. I was, typical like Mexican stuff. And, after the show, I don't feel like it was like real hardcore. Like he was real hardcore racist towards me or anything. No. I thought it was okay. But a few of my friends were like, Irma, like that was just degrading. How could you put yourself through that situation? He was just throwing out some really shitty, Mexican stuff. But the fact of the matter is like, that's the way that's a format of his show. He uses, oh my God. Have you seen any of his other episodes?
Nope.
Man, if they think he went hard on me, I don't like roasts. I don't like roasts because I think they're just mean. And even like, and then like if he's like roasting me, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to say anything back to him because it's kind of like, oh, this is his house. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful, though he's kind of being disrespectful towards me, But
that's exactly how I feel. I'm with you.
Yeah, so I don't really like roasts and stuff. But like I said, like the stuff that he was throwing at me was a little like cliche and just like, oh, okay, I get it, landscaping. I never heard that one before. You know what I mean? It's just the kind of real typical stuff, and but a lot of people are like, oh my God, how could he handle that? The fact of the matter is like, if you're gonna go do that show, you already need to know that's a format of the show. He's gonna ask a lot of questions about like sex, which he didn't even get into that with me. You know what I mean? He didn't even, I don't know if he tried. He did mention like getting gangbanged by comics or something like that, but I was just like, nah, let's just cut it. You know what I mean? So I was kind of proud at that. Like, I mean, I was a teacher. So like I have the ability, the skill to kind of move a conversation in the way that I wanted to go. You know what I mean? So there were not a lot of, he wasn't like real dirty or like perverted with me, which I was grateful for. I could handle all like the Mexican stuff, but not like the dirty stuff. I don't know if I could handle that.
Yes, you did such a great job, because I saw
Yes.
I saw him going down the wrong path a couple times, and you kept it in line.
Yeah, I did. I did. It was, so I was proud of that I was able to do that, you know? What else was I going to say? Oh, I was just going to say, have you ever seen any of his other episodes?
Never. I don't know anything other than it's a big deal.
God. They're mean. Like, I'm surprised nobody has fucking committed suicide from some of the things that they tell these people on this show, dude. Like, it's like, wow. Like you need to know, if you cannot handle somebody being mean to you, if you're not thick-skinned, don't even try. Do not even try. Like, you have to go up there and just be like, yeah, that was good. Like, man, I was watching, because, you know, I kind of, before I went over there, I kind of wanted to get an idea of what kind of questions they ask and stuff. And I was watching this one episode, I don't know, it must have been a few years ago, and maybe in California or something. And they had a girl up there, and oh my God, they were so brutal to her, and just about like her appearance, not even about her jokes or anything. Just, they were saying she looked like a witch, and her nose was, you know, and then, you know, like she was brewing, you know, spells, and just, they were just basically telling her that she was like just so ugly. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh my God, you know, it was just, and I thought, I don't know if I could handle that. You know what I mean? Or they'll like pick like on people, like they just on anything, like anything, any little thing that, you know, because everybody's got that one little thing that's wrong with them. Like me, like my belly sticks out a little bit, you know what I mean? My thighs are a little bit too big, you know, my forehead, I don't have a forehead, I have a 5 head, you know what I mean? Like, so they find that one little thing that might make you feel a little uncomfortable about yourself, and they will freaking like blast it, you know? So you have to be extremely thick-skinned to get on that show. And I'm not gonna dog it or anything like that, because anybody who gets on it already knows this is their style. They're gonna hit your race, they're gonna hit your weight, they're gonna hit your looks. It's like a roasting thing, you know what I mean? So even though it's brutal sometimes for some people, but just everybody kind of has to know that's the way it is, and that's just the way it is, you know?
That's just the way it is. You did so great. I never heard of the show. I saw your clip and I was like, this is a huge deal. I've heard of the show a lot. And Daniela
Torres
Mungilla Coda, she's watching. And
yay.
Ariana says yes, she misses you. And she says,
yeah, she was my student. Yes.
And she says, what's it called? And I think she means the show, the Kill Tony show.
If you scroll down my page, you'll see it. I have it there.
And Eduardo Gaona is watching.
Gaona.
You can probably see it on your page.
Yeah.
I've never gotten this many people to watch in
really
862 interviews. This is the most I've gotten.
How many people are watching?
4 or 5.
Okay. Wow.
My people always watch after the fact, like stalkers.
Yeah, awesome.
Which is cool.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to be in Las Vegas next week.
Okay.
So
I can't wait.
Contacting some people and seeing if I can get on some shows out there. The one show that I
told Matt Chavez over at the club when I was volunteering today, I told him how you killed it on the show, so it'll probably be a good time to tell him you want a spot.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. That would be great. So that was Matt. You were talking to Matt, you said? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get a hold of him. Yeah, I did a guest spot at the LA Comedy Club with Butch Bradley one time. That was fun. I'd like to get something a little bit more, but you know, if I'm not around too much, you know, people are gonna forget who I am. They don't know what I'm doing, you know. So that's why I go to Vegas so much, to keep myself kind of relevant within the scene, you know.
Yeah, I liked what Ty Rivera put out.
Yeah.
He said, you know, she's not, doesn't live here, but she might as well.
You might as well. She's there all the time. So true. So true. And I have a few things that are on my bucket list this year for in Vegas. My goals too. One of the big ones that I want to do, and I just think they're probably tired of me. Well, I don't bug them too much, but I'll send an email maybe twice a year. I've sent an email twice a year for the last 3 years.
Let me guess.
Tell me.
The dirty.
Yes.
I knew it.
I want to get on the dirty at 12:30. I want to do it so bad. I'm ready for it. I know that I'm ready for it. Gabe Lopez, if you ever watch this, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, and I know
tag him. I'll tag him in this.
I know people will vouch for me. I know Kool-Aid will vouch for me. Adam Dominguez will, Chris Shaw. You know, I mean, they've seen me. They've seen my material. They know that I'll do good. You know what I mean?
One of my favorites.
Yay!
I love you. Oh my God, you're so funny.
Yeah, so I'm trying to. It's just hard because I know so. I mean, that show is so amazing. And there's always famous people coming and just doing it, you know what I mean? And my email, I know, has got to just get lost with so many people trying to get on that show and stuff. And I think what can I do to make myself stand out? And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So, but I know I'm ready. I know I can do it. Gabe, I'm ready. Listen to me.
You know what somebody told me once? If you want to get noticed,
I keep my clothes on, so I am not sucking anybody's dick or anything.
No. Somebody said, put your resume or put something in a box and then wrap the box very different, and make it so unforgettable. Wrap it in comic book paper or it's plain on the outside and then it's box after box they have to open to get to it, or do something crazy where you now stand out.
Yeah, and I've thought about that too, actually sending physical, my physical, resume or my EPK, because everybody does everything through email and it just gets lost. So yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I can actually send an old school electronic press kit so they just don't forget. That's the thing. I think there's so many people, they just forget. I'm awesome.
It'd be so funny. You remember those, how you draw a picture, 1,000 pictures and then you flip through it?
Yeah.
And this is my reel. I know it's old, but
this is my reel. Comedy reel. So I want to do that, and I also want to do Laugh After Dark.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yes.
I'm ready for both of those, man.
That crowd would love you. Both
I
places.
know. I know.
Gotta get on them. Are you going to the World Series of Comedy?
At the Chateau or something like that.
Anywhere, any of their.
No, I'm not signed up for that.
Me neither.
I don't really know too much about it. I hear a lot of different things about it. I hear that it's a cool thing, and then I hear it's a scam, and I'm just I don't know. I need to research it a little bit more. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's confusing for me. I'm talk to me and tell me what it's about. And you have me go to a website where you're throwing out jargon and satellites. That is it live? Is it Zoom? What are you talking about? Satellites. Yeah. I'm not ready to go to NASA. I don't want to be shot up to the moon. I just want stage time and to be seen, So I can't even, I asked them, is it live?
Yeah.
Or is it Zoom? They go, you need to go to our website. Well, if you can't be human beings.
Yeah. So when they say through satellite, I guess that's through Zoom, it's virtual, because then I've also seen my friend Kim Wadsworth. I believe she's doing something. I think that's the same contest, but she's at the Comedy Chateau in
North Hollywood,
California or somewhere. Yeah.
Across the street from the Ha Ha Club.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Same color.
That's where it's at.
Uh-huh.
Why would they make a comedy club right across the street from a comedy club?
same color paint.
Oh my God, that's funny. I should go do one too. Mind Twist Comedy Club. Mm-hmm. Right? Catty corner to them both.
I'd love to do it because I've heard good things about it, that, you know, that it's a legit where people, you know, you have good people judging, not a bringer.
Yeah, that's another club that I've emailed the Comedy Chateau with no response. And yeah, so I don't know, but I'm doing good here in San Antonio. I headlined the Improv. Here it's the LOL Comedy Club. The Improv owns it though.
Wow.
Sold out.
I saw that.
350 people, dude. Oh my God. My merch, woo, boom.
No way.
I'm just saying, like, made a lot of money off of t-shirts. The money's in the merch, baby. The money's in the merch.
Can people go online and buy your merch?
No, I have a guy here in San Antonio who's awesome. He's awesome. His prices are awesome. It's Next Day Custom Tees here in San Antonio, Texas. But don't go to him because he's already busy.
No, I mean, can people go and buy your merchandise online?
Oh, yeah, of course.
How do they do that?
Well, let me go get my shirts. Let me see what I have here.
Let's see your shirts. Let's support you.
Yeah, let me just, I want to get some that's not bagged. I have this one here. This is one that I do for my teacher shows, because I do a comedy show called Teachers Gone Bad, because I'm a former teacher. I don't know if y'all know that. Yeah. And here I have the little, she's my version of Rosie the Riveter, and she's a little teacher. So that's one there. And then let me just open up my other bags here. Oh, and then this is one of my favorite ones also. Okay, yeah, I can rebag this. This is an old bag here, so I can rebag this one. This one is kind of got that same Rosie the Riveter design, but on it says "Si se puede," which means we can do it. Kind of that's exactly what the slogan was for Rosie the Riveter. Yeah. You know, but this one, she's a little Latina girl, except they made her blushes too. It's too dark, so it looks like she got slapped in the face by her boyfriend. That's kidding. But I like it because it's got like a little lowrider in the back and it says "Si se puede." We can do it. You know.
I love that.
Those are my two favorite ones, and then I also have. Let me see. Another one here. I'll rebag this one. And this one says Chingona on it. I do another comedy show. I produce another show called The Chingona of Comedy. Yes. This is a large. And then it's just in old English letters, Chingona.
What does Chingona mean?
Chingona, it used to be a word. It used to have a bad connotation to it. It used to be a negative word, but Chingona means like that badass woman. You know what I mean? But just like the word chingue, chingos, it was kind of negative because it also means like fight. Like vamos, I don't know, because my Spanish is not that good, but like chingazos, like we're gonna fight, you know, or no me chingues, you know, like stop fucking with me. You know, it was a negative word, you know, but lately, like these last few years, I would say like in the last decade or so, it just became a strong, powerful word. You know, it kind of like as far as like words and terminology and stuff, it kind of reminds me of like the N word. You know, yeah. I don't say it, but it was very negative for us, the people, you know, and then they were like, no, fuck that. I'm just kidding. It's mine now. It's my word. I'm going to use it. Only I can use it. Nobody can use it. Only me. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that with the chingona. Like it was really negative, but now it just means strong, powerful, nobody's gonna fuck with me kind of woman, you know? And
so I shouldn't have said the word.
No, yeah, chingona, absolutely. You can say it. Like you are a chingona. You know what I mean? Like nobody can fuck with you. Like you're a badass woman. You know, it's a positive word. So, but before it used to be real negative. You know what I mean? But now it's just a badass, and it doesn't have to be a Latina woman. It's just a chingona. Could be black, white, Mexican, just a woman who is just has a strong mind. Is just, I mean, it could even be that woman that just, you know, she's a single mom at home and they're just struggling with her kids, but every day she wakes up and she hasn't eaten them. She hasn't hurt them. And she's like, I'm getting through. I don't know where I'm getting food, but I'll get it. And she goes out there and she's a chingona, like she's busting her ass. A chingona can be a stripper at the strip club. Same thing. She's stripping because she's going to medical school. You know what I mean? A chingona could be like that woman who she just got divorced. She finally left her husband of, 20 years had been beating her. You know what I mean? The chingona is just a strong, powerful woman. Doesn't matter if you're black. It is a Spanish word, but it's for any strong woman, black, white, Mexican, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm going to get you a t-shirt that says chingona. Okay. You're a chingona.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
So Amaya Papaya and Dungeon Drag are watching. And,
Awesome.
and Miranda Cardona.
Nice.
This is the most action I've gotten since high school.
Really? That's awesome.
Oh my God. Well,
I was really excited when you were like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So what do you want to tell people? Where can they come see you?
Oh, well, I'm going to be in Vegas next week. I don't have anything set up. I actually need to message a few people, see if I can get some stuff done, but I procrastinated. And so I don't know, but I'll definitely go and hit some open mics. I hope I can get at least one little paid gig. That way it can be a tax write-off for the whole trip, just for one little paid gig. And then after that, I'll be in New York. I'll come home for a few days and then I'm going to go to New York and I'm going to go do some shows over there, which again is kind of a little, I'm on my thing. It's a little bit degrading, I guess, because they're all bringer shows. Yep. And I don't know anybody in New York. So
I do.
If you know people in New York, I'm going to need that help. And again, it's I don't mind bringer shows, but it's a bringer show. And then like, I'm not getting any, like, I'm getting stage time, which, I'm grateful for, but like not even like $10 or $15, to pay for my subway or something. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit, it makes me feel like I'm here in San Antonio, have a freaking sold out show at the Improv, but nobody knows me in New York. So I have to do like this kind of, I'm at the bottom of the barrel type of work. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm humble. I don't like the way it feels, but I'm humble. So if I can get some people out there, and I just want to be put in front of the right person someday. You know what I mean?
Send me your best video that you want. Okay. And I know bookers in New York.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I know stand up. I know West Side. I know Greenwich. I know Broadway. I'm doing Comic Strip Live. I know them all.
I'm going to be at Greenwich Village Comedy Club. Let me see. Let me go. You can find all this information on my website, mindtwistcomedy.com, or you can just go to sanantoniocomedy.com. It's the same page.
Are you telling me to go to your website for me to see a video?
No, I'm telling the audience members, whoever is watching. So I have one show February 2nd at the Comic Strip Live, New York City.
You do?
Yes.
Who's the booker?
I don't remember his name.
Don't tell me now in front of people. But yeah, you need, I'll tell you, write me and I'll tell you who I know inside Comic Strip that puts on different shows.
Okay. These that I'm talking about right now, the ones that I'm telling you, these are all bringer shows.
Right.
And some are like I just have to bring 3 people, which is not a big deal. Like I'm good at meeting people just at bars, at karaoke bars, and just talking and, hey, come to my show, and they'll go. And then I have another one on February 4th, and this one is at Stand Up New York. Yeah. And then on February 5th at Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
With Evan Weiss, probably.
Yes. And then also,
he freaking loves me. Can he give you a bigger budget?
That would be nice. Yeah, but and then one at St. Mark's Comedy Club. Like honestly, I just kind of feel like, and they don't know who I am. They don't know the comedy that I can do. I think they're just like, nah, fuck it. We're just putting anybody on right now and just to fill seats. I kind of feel like that a little bit. Like there was no send me your EPK or let me see your video. It was just like, okay, can you bring this many people? I'm like, yeah, okay, you're on. I was like, okay. Wasn't that hard. So that's why I'm a little bit, I'm still gonna do it.
Well, I know somebody who is big with the teachers union. We can get teachers out to watch you.
Oh yeah. See,
And I know
I feel a little weird because so I forgot which booker it was, and so I'm not, of course I'm not gonna get paid for this, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, how much stage time do I need to take? There's some shows I need to take 3, other shows I have to take 6 people. And I was like, well, how much stage time am I getting? And they're like 7 minutes. I'm like, okay, 7 minutes. And well, how much are the tickets? $20. And I'm like, wow. So I'm gonna take 6 people. They're gonna make $120 off of me, and then they're only gonna see me. I'm only gonna be on stage for 7 minutes. Like, and then I also asked in the same conversation, well, how many minutes do the open micers get at that same club? And he's like 7 minutes, and I'm like, and all they have to do is pay $5. So I was thinking, I was like, do I really want to do this show? And I have to take 6 people that are each paying $20, or do I just want to do an open mic, pay $5, do 7 minutes and leave? You know? Yeah, it's but I don't know. I really don't know. That's why I'm kind of in my brain. I think I'm just gonna do the bringer show. I just wish they would give me more time, but they don't know.
Do you know Al Martin over at Broadway?
I did Broadway.
Did you do
last time? But I don't remember what his name was.
But is it a bringer show or a club show?
It was a bringer show. But with that one, it was awesome because they could, I mean, it was a nice show. And not only that, but they gave you like a really good video. So they don't pay you, but at least they show a little bit of appreciation. Like in one of these other ones, they're like, okay, you have to bring this many people. We're not paying you. You're only getting this little bit of time. And if you want video, you have to pay us. So I'm like, fuck. Damn, really? Okay. God, make me feel like shit, dude. But I'll still fucking do it. Because I have no fucking shame.
Yeah, if you send me a video and what nights you're going to be there available, I'll go to town for you. I won't go to town for very many people, but I know people in New York, I'll go to town for you. So anybody listening, this doesn't mean you can hit me up as well. Irma's been dope, so I'm doing it for Irma.
Oh my God, thank you. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of have mixed feelings about it. But I'm still gonna do it, and I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna kick ass. That way they can be like, maybe next time we'll just invite her on a real show and not a bringer show. You have to go through the motions. You have to go through the motions, and every scene is different. You know what I mean? Every scene is different. Like here in San Antonio, I think I produced a bringer show one time. You know, I felt kind of guilty, but I paid the headliner real good, so that was cool. And I was talking to one of my other friends, and we're thinking about making another bringer show, but nothing like that. Not like, and the tickets will not be $20. It'll be like $5 or something. You know what I mean? So because anyways, let's move on.
I don't think there's anything wrong, with asking for people to bring a few people to help the venue, but like if you make it afford.
That's what comedy really is. I mean, you gotta have fans, and bookers want to hire comedians that have a following. And then people say, "Oh, it's the booker's responsibility to hire," but the booker wants to hire people that have fans. You know what I mean? Like when I did my show at LOL, dude, the club, they had their own little marketing thing, but I do mine too because I wanted to show people, yes, people want to come see me. They wanted to come see me, and so.
You have to be out there trying to fill the seats with the club.
I'm not going to just leave it to a producer by themselves. You know what I mean? Even if it's a little show and I'm just getting paid, $50 or $100, I'll still like, hey, and I'll call a few friends. Hey, if you can't go, tell the people at your work. You know what I mean? That's what I'll do.
That's great. I know I was at Harvey's Comedy Club for a year or so, and Shang came there one time to headline for the week, and nobody was there the Thursday night, the first night. So he went out on the street talking to strangers and filled the audience himself.
Yeah.
250 people he found.
Wow. Yep. That's how you do it. And that's usually how I do it too. I'll purposely like go, like I have my favorite like karaoke spot here in San Antonio. And I'll tell my husband, I'm like, I'm going out. And he's like, again, I'm like, yes, I need to push the show. And I just sit there and I have drinks and I'm on the patio smoking and I'm being silly. And they're like, you should be a comedian. I'm like, well, what do you know? I'm a comedian and I have a show. Come on down. You know what I mean? Or I talk about it with my Uber drivers, with my waitresses. I'm just like, oh my God, you should come to one of my shows. I think you look like you need a break. Come on over to a show. It's just always, I tell my Botox lady, tell the lady who waxes my butt, you know what I mean? Tell them all. I'm like, come on down. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so great. And I am so proud of you. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. You did such a fabulous job. I just wanted to have you on.
Super fun.
I want people to know about it. I want to do what I can to let people know.
Was that even considered a credit? Do I have a credit? Do I have a YouTube credit now? I think I do.
You do. Kill Tony. That's a big deal. And I've never watched one episode except the one you're on.
Awesome. It was funny because I did open mic last night. My ex-husband's name is Tony. And I was telling the audience, I was like, oh my God, I did kill Tony. I did it. And I didn't even know that podcasts existed, but I was Googling how to, and then boop, the show came up, how to kill Tony. He's a cool guy. Kill anybody.
Oh my God. I bet your students loved you too. Well, I'll let you go. Thank you so much, Irma Ruiz.
Thank you.
Tell them your
so
website.
Fun talking to you.
Tell them where to follow you again at the end here.
Mind Twist Comedy on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Mind, like your mind, Twist Comedy. Okay, on all social media platforms, or just on Facebook, Irma Ruiz, and I'll put all my information on there. Yeah, but Mind Twist Comedy is my go-to for everything. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Linda.
You betcha. Bye.
Bye.
Love you lots.
Thank you.